Hi, this is Dallas Green and KDP, and you are watching the Kerrang podcast with Dallas Green and KDP.
Kerrang! Hello everybody, welcome to the Kerrang podcast. With me on the sofa today is Dallas Green of City and Colour and Alexisonfire. Welcome, Dal.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, I'm fantastic.
Yeah?
Couldn't be better.
Tell me why you're in London this week.
Well, we're here playing a bunch of festivals, such as Glastonbury, which we just did, and then Hop Farm, and then Tea in the Park, which is not in London or England. Scotland, pretty close. And then Oxygen in Ireland.
So no particular solo shows at this point?
Well, yeah, there's two, one in Portsmouth and one in Leeds.
Okay.
So, because we're coming back in the fall to do a full tour, so we could only do a few little shows that didn't compete with the later on shows. So, yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about your Glastonbury experience then? How did the band find it?
Well, we got there, and it took about 2.5 hours for them to let us in, because every person we asked to get us our passes, and they sent us to someone else. And then it always surprises me how massive festivals that have been going on for so long can be so poorly run. Do you know? It's like they all wear those walkie-talkies things, and they all go to no one. You know, it's like, oh, we have City and Colour.
They're not plugged in.
We have City and Colour here, and they need passes, and they're like, okay. And then an hour goes by, and then, but then we finally got to the stage, just by chance. This guy was like, well, just come with me, and we got to the stage, and we didn't have passes, so we couldn't leave to go anywhere else, because if we did, we wouldn't be able to get back onto our stage. But the show was really good, actually. So I wasn't sure how it was going to be. You know, I mean, I've never done it, and it was later on a Sunday evening, so I didn't know if everyone would be, you know, wanting to go to sleep or had started to make their way home or watching Beyonce. But we had a good show.
You clashed with Beyonce then?
I think as we were finishing, she was starting. So, I mean, I know that because it's so big, like you would have to start walking an hour, or in advance from our stage to get to see her.
And then Hop Farm this weekend, you're sharing the bill with Prince.
Yeah, he's on a different day, which is sort of a bummer. We got the Eagles, which is definitely not Prince.
No.
But
still pretty epic.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, obviously playing these sorts of festivals is very much a sort of City and Colour thing to do. With Alexisonfire, there were sort of not opportunities to play with this kind of diverse bill.
We got to play Reading and Leeds a bunch, which thankfully, it's a little rock. It's more rockin' still, but there's, you know, it tends to be a little more diverse than say like Download, which I would say is pretty like strictly heavy rock, you know. But yeah, it's cool to be able to play, like when we played Coachella, you know, like we got to play on the same day as Kanye West, which is pretty cool. And we're playing, you know, Lollapalooza, which is like Eminem's playing, so that's cool.
The new album Little Hell has come out now.
Yes.
People around the world are kind of digesting it. What kind of response have you had personally? Fans coming up to you, messaging you online?
Most people are very into it. Some people definitely, you know, they want me to just be playing an acoustic guitar quietly and crying or whatever. But most people I think are willing to evolve with me, and you know, as me as a songwriter, and like I think too, a lot of people realize now that I've just got a lot going on as far as songwriting ideas. You know, sometimes I like turning it up, sometimes I don't. You know?
You've said to me in the past that people are often surprised, people maybe who have just heard you and not seen you, about the appearance that accompanies the sound.
Yeah.
Comments on YouTube and that kind of thing.
Yeah, people, I mean, I think, you know what I've been getting a lot lately? I thought you would be taller. And I'm like, really, why? Does my voice sound like I should be tall? You know?
Extra resonance, maybe. They're expecting a longer lung capacity.
Yeah, but I do. I'm wide. That's where my lung capacity comes from. I have a wide berth. Yeah, I think if you were to look at me on the street and not know, you wouldn't realize that I'm a singer. You know, you'd probably think I was a history professor or something. Fisherman, yeah.
You've read comments online as well. People saying that that Dallas Green is proof.
Yeah, proof that you don't have to be good looking to be successful, which I think is pretty much the funniest thing you can say about somebody. It's great because I think the person was trying to be nice, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But really, they were just being very mean, you know? But that's YouTube in a nutshell, or that's commenting on the internet in a nutshell, right? It's like, wow, you're really good at that for a person who's not very good at something. You know what I mean? Like, that's basically what YouTube is.
So you've taken it as a compliment.
I think it's hilarious. Yeah, I think that, I don't know. The arguments and the comment wars and the things that go on the internet are just maybe it's because I have a life.
Yeah.
So I don't understand it. You know, like I actually do stuff with my time as opposed to sit there and sometimes I read them and I think, but then I think, fuck, am I being one of these people by sitting here and reading these? But you get, it's like a dark.
By even having a login, you're a part of the mess.
I don't have a login actually.
Okay.
So I can't watch, you know, when like you click on a video that's like the unrated version of like, you know, a hip hop video. I can't watch them because I don't have a friggin' account.
What a shame.
And it's like, you have to be 18, log in. I'm like, I'm 30. Let me watch this. You know, it's probably just like a boob or something.
Speaking of people on the internet, I'm pretty sure if I didn't ask you about the state of Alexisonfire, that Kerrang viewers online would chastise
rip our
me.
heads off.
Yeah. So what's going on in Camp Alexis?
Well, right now it's just like kind of. I mean, I just put the record out, so I'm kind of in City and Color mode. And Wade just made a Black Lungs record, a new one, I guess maybe a month ago. So that'll be coming out soon. And, you know, George has got a baby now and stuff. So we're kind of all just doing our own thing. Like, you know, like before with the first couple of records, we just like made a record, toured for 2 years, and made another record, then toured for 2 years, and blah, blah, blah. But now I think that we're older. It's just sort of like more taking time in between for ourselves and things like that. So
Have there been any discussions about a kind of tentative schedule for when you might next go right?
Not right now, just because this is the first City and Color record that I'm actually gonna tour on for real. You know, I've never been able to do that. I've never been able to go and like, and that's the thing is like people probably will be like, geez, I want another Alexis record, but it's the same people who when they see me they're like, why don't you come and play here with City and Color? And it's like they don't appreciate that I'm only one person. So I'm actually going to tour places I've never gotten to go with City and Color, and I'm sure I'll get a lot of those questions when I'm there. But so that's kind of the plan right now, is for me to do that and see what happens.
Are there any particular surprises coming up in the life of Dallas Green that you could let us in on, and a bit of a secret?
Do I have a secret?
Yeah. You want to share it?
What one?
Well, I don't know. It would be a secret.
Oh, I was asking you, like, is this like a ploy to get something that I'm supposed to talk
No.
about? Okay, because no.
There's
My whole life is available on the internet, right? That's the thing is, it's the weird part of it being in a band is, you know, like I know what I'm going to be doing next May, a year from now. Like, I know I'll be on tour somewhere because it's already in the schedule. But, no, I don't think so. Do I have one that I should be saying?
No, I mean, it was just a kind of wild stab in the dark, a kind of
I'm trying to think.
searching for gossip.
I don't have anything cool other than I play in a band, and that's going to continue for a while.
It's doing all right, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Glastonbury Festival, Hot Farm Festival, Oxygen, Tea in the Park.
Yeah.
October UK tour.
Yeah.
Some big London shows.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I like that venue a lot, the Roundhouse. I went and saw Bat for Lashes there, and it was amazing. So I'm looking forward to playing there.
Alrighty, are there any final messages at all for the people watching online?
Thank you. If you like the record. If you don't, that's okay too.
There you go. Little Hell is available now, and you can look at City and Colour dates on his or their website.
Yeah, his or their.
His or their.
Neither his or their.
There's a bunch of people. They all do stuff. Thanks, Dallas.
Bye-bye.